Welcome back. This is part 2 of the 2023 Celebrity Death Pool predictions. If you missed part 1, the link will be here and in the description below. Part 1 had such celebrities as Andy Taylor of Duran Duran, Linda Ronstadt, and Dick Cheney. Who will be in the next 25? Let's get right into it. Stanley Livingstone Baxter is a Scottish actor, comedian, impressionist, and author. Baxter began his career as a child actor on BBC Scotland and later became known for his British television comedy shows. He was born on May 24, 1926. Sir David Frederick Attenborough is an English broadcaster, biologist, natural historian, author, and narrator who has spanned 8 decades. He is the only person to have won BAFTA awards in black and white, color, high definition, 3D, and 4K resolution. He was born on May 8, 1926. Harold George Belafonte Jr., March 1, 1927, is an American singer, activist, and actor. Belafonte is best known for his recordings of the Banana Boat song, with its signature Day-O lyric, Jump in the Line, and Jamaica Farewell. Eleanor Rosalind Carter is an American writer and activist who served as First Lady of the United States from 1977 to 1981 as the wife of President Jimmy Carter. For decades, she has been a leading advocate for numerous causes, including mental health. Michael James Gubitosi, known famously as Robert Blake, is an American retired actor known for his roles in the film In Cold Blood and the 1970s television series Baretta. He started his career as a child in 1939 playing Mickey in Our Gang. He was born on September 18, 1933. Burt Freeman Bacharach is an American composer, songwriter, record producer, and pianist who composed hundreds of pop songs from the late 1950s through the 1980s that earned him 6 Grammys and 3 Academy Awards. He was born on May 12, 1928. Avram Noam Chomsky, called the father of modern linguistics, is an American public intellectual, a linguist, philosopher, cognitive scientist, historian, social critic, and political activist. He was born on December 7, 1928. Robert John Wagner Jr. is an American actor on stage, screen, and television, with more than 70 years in the business. He was married 4 times, twice to Natalie Wood, and he is sometimes still accused of being involved in her death. He was born on February 10, 1930. Norman Milton Lear is an American producer and screenwriter, who has produced, written, created, or developed over 100 shows. He is known for popular 1970s sitcoms, like All in the Family, Maude, Sanford and Son, One Day at a Time, The Jeffersons, and Good Times. He was born over 100 years ago on July 27, 1922. Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin is a Russian politician and former intelligence officer who holds the office of President of Russia. In May 2022, there was speculation he had Parkinson's disease, simply from watching him in videos. It was also reported he has cancer, and all of his health issues have been disputed by the Kremlin. However, a past member has said that they are true. Putin was born on October 7, 1952. Another health issue he may have is 41 million Ukrainians wanting him dead. William Henry Cosby Jr. is an American stand-up comedian, actor, and media personality. Cosby was born on July 12, 1937. In 2021, after many sexual allegations, Cosby had planned a comeback tour, a docuseries of his life, including his prison time. In September 2021, those plans were put on hold. Whether that was due to more allegations, or his health, is unclear. Barbara Jill Walters is an American broadcast journalist and television personality. She was a journalist for 64 years when she retired in 2015. She had open heart surgery in 2010, and there have been uncredited reports she suffers from dementia. Walters was born on September 25, 1929. Newton Norman Minow is an American attorney and former chair of the Federal Communications Commission. He once said in a speech that television is a vast wasteland. He was born on January 17, 1926. Keith Rupert Murdoch is an Australian-born American business magnate. He is the owner of hundreds of local, national, and international publishing outlets around the world. Once the chairman of the FCC, he called television a vast wasteland. He was born on March 11, 1931. Before we get into the top 10 death pool predictions of 2023, please be sure to like and share this video, subscribe for the updates, and see where we stand on the predictions, and how the top 20 change throughout the year. Without further ado, here are your top 10 celebrity death pool predictions for 2023. Although you may not know the name, Glynis Margaret Payne, you may have seen her in film or on Broadway. Johns has a career spanning 8 decades, in which she appeared in more than 60 films and 30 plays. She is the oldest living Batman cast member, the oldest living and longest surviving Academy Award nominee in any acting category, as well as the oldest living and longest surviving Disney legend. She was born on October 5, 1923. Joseph Aloysius Ratzinger, far better known as Pope Benedict XVI, on February 28, 2013, became the first pope to ever resign. He retired on his own accord due to aging health issues. That was 9 years ago. In 2020 his ability to speak was compromised due to an inflammation of a nerve. He sent a message out saying, "The Lord has taken away my speech in order to let me appreciate silence." George Schwartz, known more as George Soros, is a Hungarian-American businessman and philanthropist. In March 2021, he had a net worth of $8.6 billion, having donated more than $32 billion to the Open Society Foundations. Known as the man who broke the Bank of England because of his short sale during the 1992 Black Wednesday UK currency crisis, making him $1 billion. He was born on August 12, 1930. James Earl Carter Jr. is an American politician who served as the 39th President of the United States from 1977 to 1981. He is the longest-lived president. Has been married since 1946 to Rosalind Carter, who is also on this list, at number 21. Jimmy Carter was born on October 1, 1924. Joyce Randolph is an actress, best known for playing Trixie Norton on the television sitcom The Honeymooners. She is the last surviving member of the Honeymooners Quartet, which included Jackie Gleason as Ralph Cramden, Art Carney as Ed Norton, and Audrey Meadows as Alice Cramden. She was born Joyce Sorolla on October 21, 1924.
Marion Gordon Pat Robertson is an American media mogul, religious broadcaster, political commentator, and former presidential candidate who gave up his ministerial credentials and turned leadership of CBN over to his son, losing the campaign to George H.W. Bush. Born on March 22, 1930, in the last 5 years, he has had 2 major falls and an embolic stroke.
Anthony Dominic Benedetto, known as Tony Bennett, is a singer of traditional pop standards, big band, show tunes, and jazz. He holds the record for the longest span of top 10 albums on the Billboard 200 chart for any living artist, the first being I Left My Heart in San Francisco in 1962. His last also gave him a Guinness World Record for the oldest person to release an album of new material, at the age of 95. He was born on August 3, 1926, and was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease in 2016. Alan Greenspan is an economist who served as the 13th chairman of the Federal Reserve from 1987 to 2006. Many have argued that the policies of the Fed during Greenspan's tenure, including the practice known as the Greenspan put, were a leading cause of the dot-com bubble and subprime mortgage crisis. He was born on March 6, 1926. Heinz Alfred Kissinger, known better as Henry, is a German-born American politician, diplomat, and geopolitical consultant who served as United States Secretary of State and National Security Advisor under the presidential administrations of Richard Nixon and Gerald Ford. Kissinger is the oldest living former U.S. cabinet member and the last surviving member of Nixon's cabinet. He was born on May 27, 1923. Robert William Barker is an American retired television game show host, first with Truth or Consequences from 1956 to 1975, and then The Price is Right from 1972 to 2007, making it the longest-running daytime game show in North American television history. He has also been an outspoken advocate for a variety of animal rights issues. From 1982 until his retirement from the show, he ended every episode of The Price is Right with,
Bob Barker reminding you, help control the pet population. Have your pet spayed or neutered. Goodbye, everybody.
Bob turned 99 on December 12 of 2023. I thank you all for watching. Please help the channel by liking and subscribing. I will be trying to follow these up throughout the year with updates, but maybe only the top 10 to 20 per month, along with updates of any deaths that may change the list in any way. Please comment below who you think should be on the list, higher on the list, or off the list. Until the next one, please stay safe and stay off the list.